Selena Gomez faces the critics after a night out. We got to talk about this, but before we get into it, hello, my name is Sebastian, also known as Thick Glinda, the Good Witch. Okay, girl, today is the beginning of December, and I am bringing you all the good energy you need. That is why we have our magical wand today, honey. I am so grateful to start the month of December with you all from my very sparkly closet. Guys, happy December. It's you guys, thank you so much for starting yet another month with me. This month I know it's going to be so blessed. So we're going to be filled with so much gratitude, so much love, so much happiness, so much faith, so much obstacles done with, and just a clear, beautiful path ahead. So just believe it, own it, and say it into existence. We are blessed, and it's gonna be a blessed month. Okay, you guys, so we got to talk about Miss Selena, because Selena Gomez was having a great night out the night before last night, and there was a lot of criticism online. If you don't believe me, girl, go check it out for yourself. I'm so tired of the narrative of Sebastian, you're making shit up. You know what, girl? You have Wi-Fi. Go look at all the damn comments. One thing is me not putting the comments here because I don't want to feed into that incredibly disgusting narrative of Selena Gomez and all of the horrible things that people are saying about her kidney transplant and trying to get justice for Francia. So go check it out, because people are assuming that she was drunk off her mind, and here I am defending her. So don't come for me. Go for those people who are deliberately on Reddit and on the comment sections destroying Selena Gomez. Okay, girl? So I'm seeing this comment quite a lot, not only on my page, but on a lot of people's pages, of Selena Gomez drunk last night while she was having some fun with Benny and some friends. So let's talk about the drunk part, okay? While I do my lip combo, because I'm going to start filming for YouTube now. But you guys, here's the thing. Are you not allowed to have some fun? And if you were a little tipsy, so what? I think that it's absolutely insane to me how people are just so obsessed with the fact that Selena Gomez might have a drink or two. Now, mind you, this is her body, girl. She can do whatever the fuck she wants to do with her body, okay? But I do have to say that health-wise, you are allowed to have a couple of drinks. So, just mind your business, Maria. Anywho, so like I said in my video yesterday, first of all, there's no proof that she got drunk. And second of all, we proved it on Google that is very, very, very allowed for her to have a type of drink if she wanted it. So that is something that, you know what, it really does make me very happy, because listen, girl, Google is free, honey. Okay, Google is free, and everyone can just Google it themselves. Now listen, best friend, okay? After the criticism, Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco enjoyed a night out at a basketball game. They looked so happy. They looked so incredibly intertwined. You know what I mean? They just look like they were on cloud nine. And it really makes me so happy, because I really do feel like they are meant for one another. The way that he was looking at her dancing, Love You Like a Love Song or Ojos Tristes, it was such a fucking vibe, okay? It was such a vibe, and I absolutely loved every second of it. Now listen, girl, speaking about something negative, okay, honey, because we got to also spill some tea on this. A lot of people are bringing Francia Raisa anytime. They're bringing her up anytime Selena Gomez looks like she's having a good time, and they're saying, girl, this, and girl, she's not taking care of your kindergarten. Now, Francia Raisa was on live yesterday, and she was promoting her subscription on Instagram, which basically means that you go and you pay a monthly subscription so you have more access to your favorite celebrity or, whatever kind of influencer. But as she was live on TikTok, I was doing my job for you. Thanks to Debbie for sending me the live, girl. Thank you so much, honey. Because Francia, the only thing she was asked about was if she was still friends with Selena. Here are the screenshots. If she went to the wedding, this and that. These type of conversations always come up anytime Selena is seen having a good time. And this is exactly why Selena Gomez does not like to post anything or does not like to share anything, because people often turn it around. Now, a very important conversation was being had as when I defended Selena people are like, but wait a minute, doesn't this also fit into the Justin Bieber's narrative that people are always assuming that he's on substances and stuff? Absolutely. And I've always said that there is no proof that he does anything else but the devil's lettuce, okay? So I have always been very fair about this. Now, one thing is that sometimes we have seen Justin look a little bit out of it. That is the truth. So you can only wonder. But then that's what we're doing wrong, which is judging a book by its cover. You know what I mean? So absolutely, that still, it is for everybody, not just for Selena Gomez. I'm not going to sit here and be like, no, because we know for a fact, no, we don't know, boo, okay? We didn't do no drug test on Justin. Plus, it's none of our business, okay? So yes, absolutely, it holds on for everybody in court, girl, okay? But you know, one thing I was noticing about Francia Raisa's life, I haven't told you guys this, but I actually had a dream about her. Now, the reason I'm going to share my dream with you is because my dreams are very interesting, okay? My dreams are very interesting, and I sometimes do have some kind of weird connection to the dream world. And so let's go step by step. So the first thing I wanted to say was that it was kind of sad to see her try to promote something like a subscription box or a subscription thing for her fans, you know, which at the end of the day, it brings in money for her. She said that she just felt like she didn't feel comfortable sharing a lot of the things that she wants to share on her main profile, that she just wants to share it on this because she knows that those people really are her ride or dies. I don't know about that. I feel like maybe she just hasn't acted in a hot minute, so maybe she does need financial help. But I'll tell you this, Francia Raisa is an incredibly talented actress. I loved her in Grownish. I loved her in How I Met Your Father. Those are the only two things I've seen her in, and I think she was incredibly talented. And I do hope she gets work again soon, for sure. But it must be really difficult that like your whole existence online, well, most of it is about Selena Gomez. Did you go to the wedding? Are you still friends with her? Are you in communication with her? What do you think of her drinking? What do you this? What do you that? So I would see her look at these comments. Of course, she wasn't even acknowledging them, but you can read the comments. It wasn't like there was millions of comments coming in. So, I mean, you know, you could read what people are asking. So I'm just wondering how she feels, you know, trying to promote something to get her career going and get her finances up or whatever, and then it all be about Selena Gomez. Now, I did have a dream about her, and I wanted you guys to see it, and I think it's time for me to tell you, because I haven't forgotten this dream. So my dream was that I was walking my dogs at night, okay? And that there was someone at a car outside. She was just standing there, a girl. I can see her from the distance. And I saw her, and as I was walking closer and closer, my husky, he stopped at the tree right next to her and peed. So I had to stop, because my dogs, girl, they run me, honey. They tell me where to go, when to stop, when to go, whatever. And so she was standing there, and I immediately knew it was her. And mind you, I had this dream about a month ago, and I still remember it as if it was yesterday. And I knew it was her, and she looked at me dead in my face, dead in my eyes, and was like, "Hey, Sebastian." And I said, "Holy shit, Francia Raisa knows my name. What is going on? What is happening?" And so she goes, "Do you mind if I walk with you?" And I said, "Sure, let's walk." So we were walking, and she was telling me that the reason she did this for Selena was because she just felt it in her heart. She wanted to be nice. And I have always commended Francia Raisa for doing this. I've always thought it was such an incredibly generous, humane, selfless thing that any human could do, which is give another human the ability to live a healthy life. So this was an incredible thing, and I've always publicly talked about how much I am grateful for her selflessness. So she said that in my dream, and then immediately in my dream, I felt like I wanted to apologize, because I have definitely thrown some shade at her in the past. You know, just because I was a little bit upset when TMZ randomly caught on to her. You know, I just felt like she was maybe just dragging this a little bit for attention. So I did get upset, and I did not say some not nice things, which I did apologize in another video of mine.
Best friend, listen. TMZ just caught up with Francia, and girl, let me tell you something. It's giving very much what the hell is going on here. Check it out.
How's everything going with you and Selena? I know you unfollowed her. You still don't follow her. Are things good with you guys?
Sunday is so fun. I'm Francia. I'm hanging out with my dog.
Do you guys still talk?
It's a good day, isn't it? It's so pretty out now.
I know,
was
isn't
snow
it?
last week.
Uh-huh.
Now, LA weather.
I like how
I'm
you're
really
dodging
good.
these answers, huh?
I'm really good at this game.
Okay.
I've gotten
Wait,
better.
but so you guys do talk still, right? Why do you not follow her back? She followed you?
Did you know I'm from the Valley?
I didn't know. I
I'm
mean,
from the
now
Valley.
that
I'm
I
having such
know.
a hard time leaving. Who do you think's gonna win championship this year? Lakers
Which
are
one?
going.
I don't think they have it.
You don't think they have it?
I don't think they
But
got
you know
it.
what? They came in at a surprise. They started off bad, and now look.
Yeah.
And now look.
Exactly. Back to Selena. Do you guys talk at all?
Uh,
Are you willing to follow her back? Will you follow her back eventually?
what kind of tree do you think this is? It's so pretty. Probably avocado? No?
I can't get anything about you and Selena.
Oh, gosh. It's a nice day out. I think we're going to go to the beach today.
Would you do it again now with all the circumstances going on?
I would definitely speak to someone again about organ donation and
Yeah.
the process
Okay.
and stuff, because I've done it a few times. It's not something I promote, obviously, but
Yeah.
you know, the other day at the movies, I was with my friend Lily, and someone
Yeah.
came up to me and said, "Hey, my friend is the one that you spoke to a few years back about her kidney donation.
Yeah.
She's really grateful." And I said, "How's she doing?" She said, "Well." And I said, "Great." And now,
Okay.
for all of that, it's worth it.
Girl, I am so confused. First of all, how did they find her deep in the valley? That's that's number one. Number two, how come in this video they're all of a sudden sponsoring or promoting Hailey fucking Bieber? And third, what is going on, you guys? I literally have no idea what is going on. We obviously know that Francia unfollowed Selena, and now obviously Selena has spoke out and said, you know, that Francia is her sister. And, you know, obviously she will forever be grateful. But what is going on, you guys? And of course, all of this comes on the heels of this newfound hatred for Selena after she got her Emmy nomination. Listen, the three Hailey Bieber fans, Shirley, Myrtle, and Rob Girl, they are having a field day, honey, with this. And I know that this is now going to cause Selena Gomez a lot more hate. So I hope Selena Gomez does speak out. I hope she does, you know, say her side. And I hope that they find some kind of peace. But this whole, like, paparazzi run-in thing just seems a little bit sus to me. That's just my opinion. But what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. And don't forget to hit that follow button. And really, TMZ, Hailey Bieber?
And you guys know me, I don't like to be a mean person. I'll throw some shade, but I'm not I don't consider myself cruel. But anyways, in the dream, I apologized and I said, I don't think that listen, I said something like, I don't think that I could understand 100% ever what you've gone through. But what I can understand is the anger that I felt at that moment was because I thought you were just trying to kind of use this drama with Selena Gomez for clout, for putting your name out there. And then the random paparazzi finding you in the middle of nowhere as you were walking your dog did feel a little bit suspect to me. So she goes, I totally understand. I really appreciate you apologizing. And I said, I think you're very talented, and I think you are very talented, and I think you must have a really beautiful heart that you did this. But I do think that you are maybe hurt that your friendship with Selena didn't evolve the way you wanted to. I remember my dream like it was last night, you guys. And after and then that was the dream. She walked me back to my house, which was so crazy. And we actually hugged and everything. And I said, thank you so much for what you do for the Latino community, because she does a lot of advocacy and she does a lot of, wonderful organizations for Latinos, young kids. So I said, thank you for that. And then that was my dream. And I remember waking up feeling so sad that I've said some things in the past that weren't very nice, because I don't like being like that. So, I looked at her last night in her live, and she just seemed so sad. I mean, I could be wrong, but just the energy I got that she's trying to promote something exciting for her and her career, and people are just all about Selena. When she was in Barnes & Noble supporting one of her friend's books coming out, she also did an interview talking about Selena in Spanish. We talked about this. And so it's just like there's been multiple occasions where I have looked at her sideways, of course, and said, you know what, girl, you didn't have to do that, right? But she did, unfortunately, whatever. She also has a right to speak her mind. But I think all in all, you guys, Francia, what she did for Selena is a gift, is a blessing, and it is something that not a lot of people do. So, you know, I do have respect for her, and I do hope that whatever kind of friendship that they used to have, maybe they can get again. But I also stand with what I always say is that, you know, just because we've gone through something huge in the past does not mean that we are going to evolve in the future. Just because you're part of my past doesn't mean you're gonna, you know, make it to my future. And that's, and doesn't mean that I'm gonna make it into your future too, girl, because there must be things about me that you can't stand. So anywho, what a long video. I'm sorry, guys. I just felt like telling you guys this because I don't know, it just kind of you know, what is it, pulled in my heartstrings yesterday, to be honest, to see that. But I hope she's good. I hope she's happy. I hope she's safe. You know, I hope she's healthy, and I hope that other people out there also understand that, you know, friendships sometimes don't survive things, and you know, I'm sure they will always be connected and have a beautiful connection and a beautiful bond, but maybe it just doesn't go further than that, and that's okay too. And I think as we start a brand new month, we also have to, you know, evolve with our boundaries and evolve with who we need in our lives. So anywho, that was my TED Talk, girl. I talked way too much in this video, but anyways, I love you all so much. I'm forever grateful and thankful for each and every one of you. I'm so grateful to start the month of December with you, and when I say the magical words, I want you to make a wish, because I know this month is going to be very blessed. Beedity, bobbity, boo!